Alright, and welcome back to another episode of my playthrough of Geneforge 1, here on my channel, Idle Wisdom. We are picking up here in the Great Temple, the lair of, well now the lair of the rogue shaper Goettsch, who was likewise, just like us, kidnapped by Trajkov, waylaid by Trajkov, and he had escaped from him after he realized what Trajkov wanted, that Trajkov wanted to uncover the secrets of the Geneforge and use the Geneforge. And so Goettsch stole the shaping gloves that are necessary to use the Geneforge and fled to the northwestern side of the island. And now he's made his own little shaper fortress full of drakes and battle betas. Pretty strong and powerful defenses. And he wants us to help him kill Trajkov. So we have Trajkov has a lot of enemies, but he also has the Takers as allies. So we'll see what that does for him. But so yeah, so he wants us to help him kill Trajkov. We might do that. He gave us a pair of fake shaping gauntlets. They're shaping gauntlets, but they're not the ones that you need for the Geneforge. And he said that we might be able to trick Trajkov into thinking that they're the legit ones, and then use them, and then melt or explode or die of poisoning or something horrible when he tries to use the Geneforge. Maybe we'll do that, maybe we won't. I don't know. It might work. But Goettsch also seems to want us to help him. Well, he definitely wants to use the Geneforge himself. He's not a loyal Shaper anymore. He told us that he thinks the Shaper Council are a bunch of fools, and that he wants to seize the true power of shaping. That they're so so cautious that they'll let all this power slip through their fingers. So I don't know. He's definitely not good news. But is he our enemy? Right now, I don't think so. Right now, I think he finds us to be, 1, useful, 2, somewhat of a kindred spirit after we are a shaper, even if we're just an apprentice, and we were also kidnapped by Trajkov, or waylaid by Trajkov. We actually didn't get captured by Trajkov. Goettsch did, so I don't know what he gets on. Talking like we got captured. Okay, a very skilled shaper has recently planted mines along this corridor. Large ones, big enough to kill all but the hardiest person. So definitely able to kill Evodius very easily. Someone very skilled in shaping arts wants to hinder the progress of these ruins. The sensors atop the mines aren't currently pointing at you, but that could easily change. Okay, so see these mines right here? There is a crystal right here that you have to use to disarm them. I've played through this area before, but my recording didn't work. But anyways, if you try to undo them, it takes 15 levels of mechanics. I only have 12 right now. And it also turns these Reaper turrets hostile. And you know what? They can kill my little creations really easily, especially my little Cryors, and I don't want my Cryors to die. At least not right now. Stupidly, needlessly. Now what is this? This looks like a Servile. Huestess. This is a strange being. It isn't a shade. It looks like a tiny warped human, but it is wrapped in a thick field of dark, shimmering energy. It seems frail, but power flows off of it in waves. It is terribly old. It starts to communicate with you. It doesn't so much speak, though, as radiate the words. I am Huestess, guardian of the ruins. I wait here, and I take my tolls. I'm sorry, I don't have no rolls, Huestess. What am I gonna... No, okay. What price do I have to pay? I will not need to feed. Okay, so he doesn't need our rolls. Thank goodness. You can already pass me. I do not sell to those who do not need. Now the thing is that if we had come in from the east, Huestess would make a demand of us or a request of us. But since we came in from the west, he doesn't. Alright, so who or what are you? I am the descendant. I am the survivor. I am the blessed and the cursed. I am what remains from the war. I remember. I wait for the chance for revenge. I don't really understand. These ruins, they were the center. They were an empire. They had foul magic, the ability to warp life, to change it, to twist it. They used this power to change those who opposed them. My people were fought by them, and their war mages changed our soldiers. Their organs jellied, their minds burned, and they fell. Each changed, each in a different way. Sometimes harmless, but usually quick death. Ugh. What happened to you? I was changed, but my changes were good. I was strong, so strong, and I led the fight back. Their changes did other things. Diseases were made where there were no diseases. My warriors and the sickness destroyed their land. They fled and were gone. And I stayed here, waiting for them to return so I could slay them. I am the sentinel. I ever wait, gaining what energy I can to sustain myself, so that, when they return, I can kill them. Wow, that's an interesting story. It does seem like the people you fought, the people you fought sound like my people. We can say that, but let's just say it. This is interesting, because it sounds like, because we've heard indications, we've seen indications that the ancient residents of Sucia Island may have been privy to the secrets of, like, the early secrets of shaping. So could it be that shaping actually originated on Sucia Island? Could the shapers be the inheritors of Sucia Island, not just here in the modern time, which is what in the Geneforge saga, everything goes back to Sucia Island and the Geneforge. But what if shaping in general goes back to the Sucia Island? And does that mean that they were, I don't know, and they changed their enemy soldier, the enemies, did these proto-shapers, they fought, and the mages changed their soldiers, and some of them died, and some of them were just changed and mutated? I don't know. If I remember correctly, Learned Darian, one of the Servile hermits that we met earlier, talked about his theory that Serviles were not actually created originally by the shapers, but were people too once who were altered and enslaved by the shapers. And so could it be that Huestess' people are the original stock that became the shapers? Because we'll learn that, we might have already seen, like with the roamers, that the shapers take living creatures sometimes and then alter them, bombard them with their magic until they get useful forms or improved forms. So I don't know. Maybe we'll see and talk to Learned Darian again, see if we can't review what he says. But I have a suspicion. So let's say that's the people you fought sound like my people. I do not know if that is true. You may be my enemy, but I do not know. Well, what can you tell me about these ruins? They are my home. Well, how long have you been here? I do not know. Thousands of years, something like that. That's a fair bit of time. Can you describe these ruins to me? They are my home. The rest you must find for yourself. All right, well, thank you, Huestess. Huestess. Well, if he's useless, we don't want him around here. Some old BBC Chronicles of Narnia lines, references, what do you want to call them, for you. Do you guys ever read the Chronicles of Narnia? I did when I was a kid. I always liked them. Which one was that? That was from The Silver Chair. I always liked The Silver Chair. It's a cool story. Cool story, bro. No, it was a cool story, though. Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe was a good book. I read that when I was pretty little. I was so little that the part with Mr. Tumnus talking to Lucy about the White Witch scared the bejeepers out of me, because I was camping with my family, and they were all in the tent, and I was sleeping in the van on the fold-down couch back seat by myself with my flashlight, and I was reading it and by myself, and Tumnus is telling her how he actually is a kidnapper, and he waylays people for the queen, and she's like, oh no, and he's like, I suddenly regret everything. I was all getting scared. But anyways, yeah, good book. Prince Caspian was a good book too. Voyage of the Dawn Treader is an excellent book, I always thought. Silver Chair might be my favorite of the books. That was a cool one. I had the Huestess, Scrub, and Drill Pole. Uh-oh, more mines. Again, if we try to go here, it's more of the same. There's another crystal that we probably can't disarm right now. And those mines will kill Evodius. And those Reaper turrets will kill my creations. And we might be able to deal with the Reaper turrets, possibly. Oh, you hear Ornks? Yeah, there's Ornks here, but there's something wrong with the Ornks here, and we're going to have to deal with them. Yeah, the last two books of the Chronicles of Narnia was, let me think, what was it? There was, the last three? Oh yeah, there was The Horse and His Boy. That was an interesting book. I think that was the only book. Oh, here, Steel Swords. And we're going to have to drop these because they're too heavy, but we'll drop them out here so we can remember them. Horse and His Boy was the only book in the series that the main character was not someone from, you know, from our world, from like Britain, but it was actually a resident of Narnia, or the Narnian world itself. Third Guardian. A shade stands in the middle of the room. It is a wispy, insubstantial thing, and yet it radiates powerful cold. Standing near it makes you feel slow and weak. It starts to speak in a low, droning voice. It speaks your tongue, though, fortunately. I am a guardian. The third. All who pass must pay a price. Huh. What price do I have to pay? The shade seems confused. You have already been past me. I do not take payment from those who have been passed. Meaning, we're coming from the area he was guarding, so it's irrelevant. Who created you, Shade? The shade points to the east. That way lies the answer. Huestess is beyond. Alright, cool. So, yep, Huestess made a bunch of shades to help him guard this area. Huestess is pretty powerful of a creature. Being. Thing. Oh yeah, then the last two books, The Magician's Nephew, about the beginning of Narnia, and then The Last Battle, about the end of Narnia. All good books. The people who lived here had a thing for stone pillars, some small and intricately carved, some enormous. Some of those were carved here. Some of the logs they used to roll the blocks of stone around are still in the corner, though quite decayed. I wonder if that makes sense. Would they really be here that long? I don't know. That doesn't make too much sense to me. Second Guardian. It's basically the same thing. I'm a Guardian the second. All who pass pay a price. You've been past me. Who created you? The way lies that way. Alright. Yep. Thank you very much. The pillar is still smooth and roughly hewn. It was still being worked on for whatever reason, these ruins were abandoned. Well, I wonder if it was because of what Huestess said, that the proto-shapers of Sucia Island released, that the warriors of Huestess's people came here, and they fought, and then, you know, the proto-shapers released their powerful magics on them and mutated them and destroyed them, but in the process they also made all sorts of diseases as well, and those diseases and the rampaging leftovers of the enemy armies drove the proto-shapers away from Sucia Island. Alright. Which could mean this crypt is unfinished. The sides are still rough, and the corners still rounded. There is nothing inside but dust. It must have been a work in progress when the residents of this town left. But yeah, that might mean that the Shapers really have no clue about their own history. Nothing. Or if they do, not as much of one. Or if they do, they're not telling you, which is also possible. Got some gems. This crypt is unfinished. Yep. Thank you very much. That's great. Fantastic even. That's really interesting. Let's go this way. Here's the first guardian, I think. No, not you. Nope, nothing. Yep, I'm the guardian, the first. Yep. Price to pay. Nope. Who created you? Initialize that way. Alright, thanks a lot, dude. Let's see. Anything? Oh, what is this? Oh, rough crystal. Those are used in this game in these little, like, these sort of like magic item vending machines. You put in the rough crystals and you get like magic items in return. You know, useful little consumable items, I guess, if I remember correctly. What's over here? Anything in here? Bronze sword, steel jet. Yeah, we don't need it. It's a very nice hat. You like it? Oh, God! Fifth Element. If you don't like that movie, you may have actually a clinically diagnosable problem with being uptight. It's alright, there is help available, but you do have to actually ask for help. I guess if you just absolutely can't stand Bruce Willis, that might make sense, but I don't know. I'm not a giant Bruce Willis fan myself, and I still think that movie's pretty fun. And don't get me wrong, I don't dislike Bruce Willis. I think he's a good action actor. He's not, like, I can't stand, like, Tom Cruise. No. Oh, what's this? There are a lot of bones on the ground to the south. They look heavily gnawed. You also hear something. It's not hissing or growling or undead keening, though. It sounds more like mooing. Angry. What in the name of the Shaper Council is that? This is what I was talking about. Some ornks that we might have to, settle their hash. It's like almost like an Easter egg event. I don't know if that's the proper expression. Easter eggs. Yeah, hi, ornks. Oh, they're not friendly. Not at all. And they bite really hard. Oh, geez. What wicked ornks. Yeah, take that. Good job. Okay, you get this one. Oh, good job, you dummy. Oh, Evodius is pretty overburdened. We'll use War Blessing. You, step back a bit. You, attack. Clawbug. Get him. Now these ornks, like, explode when they die or some nonsense. Kind of like those. Oh, jeez! It bit for 59 damage. What in the world is this? Oh, man. That was really nasty. Okay. Evodius, what are you going to do? You need to do something. Think fast. I'll run your... Anyways. That's not going to work. Okay. Hopefully... Should I have him go out? No. Oh, jeez. Maybe so. Hopefully that's not a mistake. Probably is. Oh. Jeez Louise! Clawbug is hit for 53. Oh, man. Man, crime was tearing it up. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. When I was in the army, I remember one time there was this one dude who, I don't remember his name. His name was like Flores or something. I can't remember. Anyways, dude never stopped talking. And it's like in the army, it's pretty, basic training at the very least, pretty easy to shut up long enough. But he could never stop talking, always talked. And he would get in trouble. I remember one time we'd just been told to all shut up. We were going in the mess hall. And I don't know. They just finished telling us to shut our freaking pie holes, basically. And then he's like there, just running his mouth as soon as they finished telling us to be quiet. And then drill sergeant comes up behind him, and he's like blah 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 blah. And then drill sergeant like it taps him on the shoulder. He turns around, and he's like blah 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 blah. He's like, oh jeez. He's like, drill sergeant's like, oh, I'm sorry. And drill sergeant was like, yeah, oh, what a friend we have in Jesus. And he's your only friend, so you better start talking to him quick. And no one laughed, of course, even though everyone thought it was funny. But, you know, that's just the way it is. Let's see. Do we have any more of these ornks? I think there's more. Yep, there they are. Deadly, deadly ornks. Rogue ornks. They're ornks and they're rogues. Not much else to tell you about it. Now I just want to know why they explode. Are they full of like methane? Maybe they're constipated and they're full of methane. Any more of them? Let's actually have you drop those crystals. That mind. Rough crystal, whatever. Yeah, rough crystals. Let us heal number 1. Any more? I know there's more. I don't know where they are. Not there. He needs to be healed though, so let's bring him back. You can float out there, Vlish. Nope, there's another one. Oh, she's another one. I think there's one that's a leader. I'm on the leader. The Elder Ornk. Whoops. Can you hit him from there? No, you cannot. Oh yeah, you can. Those are good shots. Oh jeez. Alright, get up here. Claw bug. Boom. I think that's all on those. Unless, so let's heal number 3. There we are. But if we go in here, oh, there's another one I saw. little jerk. Oh! Oh, you see what this little jerk's doing? He's trying to get Evodius. Let's move you down here. Pass. Oh, it's another Elder Ornk. Ow. There. Now, how much experience do we get for the Elder Ornk? Oh, 50. Wow. That's cool. Save. Right here. You come over here. Now, let's do this. This is a very strange altar. It was used centuries ago by the people who lived here, but recently it has been adopted by a particular group of ornks. There are bits of fur on the floor all around it, and a little dung too. The idea that some ornks, a common source of food, may have developed a crude intelligence is worrying, to say the least, for a lot of reasons. There's a pair of gloves on top of the altar. They're beautiful items, carefully crafted from thick leather. Whether the ornks found them here or brought them themselves is not clear. Maybe they were worshipping them. Well, that's obviously ridiculous. We'll take these fine gloves. When you reach for the gloves, they disappear. A shimmering bright shape appears behind the altar. It's like a powerful magical ornk, glowing with angelic light. This is very strange magic. You wonder who might be responsible for it. You don't have time to ponder it, though. This glowing, marvelous ornk is not friendly. Ow! Oh my goodness, it bit my claw bug for 114 damage. Ornk Lord. It's pretty ridiculous. Unfortunately for the Ornk Lord, he's kind of in a bad way. Let's heal. There we are. Get him. Oh, get him. That was not getting. Oh, jeez. Come on. Oh, man. You claw bugs are not his targets. Oh my goodness! He got bit again. 109 damage. The Cryoras are doing a good job. Militias are kind of doing a good job. Oh, there's a hit. Oh, come on! You little dum-dums. Get him! Get him! Ugh. Good job. Oh, Evodius got scratched, but not too bad. Alright, cool. And we got 75 experience for that. And what do we get? Ornk skin gauntlets. They are actually kind of terrible. Unless you... I mean, the way to work this would be, if you don't mind putting 2 levels back into your intelligence, you could gain 2 levels of strength and 2 levels of endurance. But it lowers your resistance to mind effects too. I don't know. Because ornks are stupid. But, whatever. There's blessed hamburger meat there, but yeah, whatevs. Well, that's cool, I guess. It's kind of silly. Let's grab these crystals. And we'll grab our swords. And then we'll go over here. Let's save, actually. We'll have to come back here again if we get some more mechanics skill. Or just tougher creations and we can like just muscle our way through. Right now, those Reaper turrets kill my creations really quickly, and those mines are too powerful as well. And this will lead us to the Drake's Valley. But I think we'll just go right back here. Should we actually go back? I think we should go back to the Great Temple. Yes, lead on, I'll follow. Yep, go ahead. I'm not going anywhere there, dude. No, the wrong way. Darn blast it. I did not mean to do that. He's like, hey, you. Lead on, follow, great. Okay, now let's go down here. We'll just travel back to town right quick. And then we'll come back and continue on next episode. Yes, lead on, I'll follow. I'm not following, though. I'm actually a terrible liar. Yeah. Let's go to Kosk. Let's go talk to the merchants. I don't remember which one has money still, so let's try this one first. We can sell those steel swords. How's business? Not very good. Oh wow, those sell for 1,000 gold? Jeez. Huh. Let's sell that, that, and that. Alright, cool. I think we're going to keep those ornk skin gauntlets for now. Major healing spores. Yeah, we'll buy one. Since we used one. Cool. Thanks, dude. I don't know if a shaper would call a servile dude, though. And now let's go back to Valkyrie. Serviles to Valkyrie, still happy to see us. Yawn, my feet hurt. It's the life of a guard. Hurting feet. What are these? Rough crystals. Let's pick those up. And drop all of them. And we'll drop these ornk skin gauntlets as well. Alright, cool. Alright. Did we get a level? I don't think we did. No, we did not. We're almost halfway to the next level. We're at level 16, that's so-so. Alright, cool. Well, thank you for joining me on this episode of my Let's Play of Geneforge 1 here on my channel, Idle Wisdom. Take care, y'all.